Hi ladies. Okay, let's talk lip color. So, unlike some steps like lip liner or contour or eyeliner, which are kind of optional, they make your look like elevated, but they're not necessarily required. Not that anything is required, but lip color is like not an optional step. Like I think lashes and lips are always a must. Even if you don't wear LipSense, if you're not wanting to wear like a permanent color all day, wear like a tinted gloss or a tinted lip balm. Give yourself a little color, especially like right now, I'm a little sick, it's winter time, I'm a little dehydrated, so my lips are pale. So if I don't put lip color on my lips are going to look ghostly pale, and it's just going to take away from the whole look. It's just going to drown it out. So we need to put some color back into these lips. Okay, so that's where lip color comes in. And we're going to use LipSense because LipSense is awesome, right? It's going to last all day and make sure that this look looks good as long as it can. Okay, so right now I have it lined with, my lips are lined with neutral liner scents, okay? And I am going to use caramel apple to fill them in or to, apply my LipSense, okay? So if you don't know what LipSense is our patented premier product. It's the first product SeneGence ever had. A lot of people don't realize that there's more than LipSense. They think that LipSense is the company, but actually SeneGence is the company. LipSense is one of our most popular products, okay? So she came out with 6 colors at the very beginning. Now there's I think there's 55 permanent colors and 50 plus limited editions. They're coming out with gorgeous colors all the time. So we have something for everybody, right? We've got mattes, we've got shimmers, we've got nudes, we've got bolds, we've got the whole gambit. So I promise you we can find something for you, okay? Because even on a day-to-day basis, even just wearing a nude honey, which is our new permanent line color, or even bombshell, which is super sheer and shimmery, just adding that to your lips is going to make them really healthy and help protect them from the elements. LipSense actually helps protect against wind and dryness because it kind of is acting like a mechanical shield too. It's like a layer against the elements like the sun and harsh wind and things like that. So my lips actually feel healthier when I wear LipSense, which when you wear lipstick, your lips feel gross. So this is definitely different than traditional lipstick in the fact that LipSense makes your lips feel better and lipstick usually makes them feel worse. Okay, so when you get LipSense, my goodness, I can't go back and forth. You get your LipSense, before you put it on, you want to make sure your lips are clean and dry. When you put on makeup, my foundation ends up on my lips, or maybe you just had something to eat before you're going to do this. So just take a washcloth and just kind of, you can get a little damp. Sometimes I just lick it with my finger and just go over lightly to make sure there's nothing on your lips, and kind of helps get rid of those dead skin cells that might be on the top too, because LipSense actually bonds to your lips. So if there's any food or makeup or anything like that, it's going to try to bond to that, and then that eventually will come off throughout the day, and then it will look like your LipSense is flaking, but it's actually because it never got to bond to your lips properly. So as long as your lips are clean and dry, your LipSense will last beautifully. Okay. Next, you want to shake your color up for about 30 seconds, especially if it's a color that's been sitting in your drawer for a little while, especially if you're like me. I've got 20 plus colors, so I don't use them all every day. So I want to make sure that I'm shaking up really nicely because there's lots of pigments in here, and you want to make sure that they get all evenly distributed for a nice even color and good wear time. Okay, now we're going to go in and you're going to apply it in one direction. You're not going to overlap them because it can kind of, if you go back and forth, it can kind of be like one of those dry erasers. When you kind of go back over it, it takes it off. So you want to wait until it's dry to go back over it. Okay. Hmm? So that's one layer. And you do see me kind of go back and fix a couple spots, because I've been doing this for about 3 years now, so I know the pressure that's needed or not needed. You have to go in really light hand if you try to go fix spots before they've dried. Okay. So usually we'll go like one sweep right next to the like outer line, and then do the inner line, which is like the water line, and then say on the like the upper lip, I'll do one that hits the outer edge and then the middle. Okay. Because you want to make sure you get it all covered, especially your water line, because if you don't cover it up with LipSense, then you're going to have a line that kind of shows where it ends and where it begins. Okay. And then once it's dry, you let it dry like 30 to 60 seconds in between coats. And then you kind of feel it. If it's not tacky, then you can go in with your second coat. Okay, that's 2 layers. Caramel apple is a really pretty one. It's like a rosy, like deep, like reddish pink. It's really pretty, and there's a little shimmer to it. I think it's a frost finish technically, so it just gives your lips nice, like they look nice and plump. Okay. So the other nice thing, if you don't know about LipSense, is they don't have to be all three layers don't have to be the same. So we have 2 colors. You have 8 color possibilities because you can layer them differently. You can use 1 caramel apple and 2 bombshell, or you can use 2 bombshell and 1 caramel apple, or caramel apple, bombshell, caramel apple. You know, you can kind of mix and match and get different shades of between those 2 colors. If you have 3 colors, you have 27 possibilities. So the more colors you have, the more color options you have. So that's super fun. And then you can even pre-mix them with like a little tattoo ink ring. So I have videos showing how to do that as well. So especially those are great if you have like bolder colors and you're trying to really tone it down. You can just use like a little bit of that instead of a full layer. So 1 little 2, so many possibilities. Thank you. All right, so now that's 3 layers. So now with LipSense, you seal with a gloss. So we use one of our moisturizing shea butter glosses. So not only does it seal your LipSense in, it also protects against like the physical forces, I guess you could say. So the gloss kind of acts as a barrier. So when you eat or chew or even just talk or anything that's going to rub against your lips, it'll rub against the gloss instead of your lip color. So that's going to help prolong it as well. And then the shea butter and the, what else do we have in this? But the shea butter in here is going to help moisturize and nourish your lips too. So again, that's going to help with that healthy feeling. And when you start using LipSense, I would recommend re-glossing every like 2 to 3 hours, especially before you eat or drink anything, again, to kind of help protect your lip color and help moisturize your lips. Once you wear LipSense for a longer amount of time and your lips are healthy again, your LipSense is going to bond to them easier and you won't have to gloss as much. Now I usually just gloss like a couple times a day, maybe, but not necessarily to help protect my color. It's usually just because I want to put a little bit of gloss on my lips. So it definitely does help improve the health of your lips, and the more you wear LipSense, the longer it will last. So it'll go from maybe that 4-hour mark to closer to that like 12-hour mark. So it's pretty cool. All right, so this is pretty much the completed look now. I'm going to talk about another optional step, which is going to be our finishing step, which our cosmetics are amazing. You don't necessarily need a finishing step per se, but if you want for like that really like going all out airbrush finish all day fabulous look. These are a couple steps that we can do. So I'll be doing that next, but I hope you enjoyed this video about our lip color. Bye.